Brightening winter gardens, expert recommended hardy annuals to thrive in the cold. As winter descends and temperatures drop, many gardeners face the end of the growing season for frost-sensitive annuals that once adorned their landscapes. However, the onset of colder weather does not spell the end of beauty in the garden. In fact, several cold-tolerant annuals not only survive but continue to bloom and thrive even after frost and freezes take hold. This article explores expert-recommended hardy winter annuals that can infuse color and life into your garden throughout the chilly months, featuring insights from Laura Irish Hansen, horticulture educator at the University of Minnesota Extension, and Jan Finney, landscape designer and author of Floratopia, 110 Flower Garden Ideas for Your Yard, Patio, or Balcony. 1. Pansies, Viola spp. Pansies are often the first flowers that come to mind when discussing hardy annuals, celebrated for their vibrant hues and cheerful appearance. Jan Finney expresses her fondness for pansies, stating, "The colors of pansies are so varied, and they add a pop of color when the early spring days are still drab. These resilient flowers can withstand the first frosts and continue to bloom through harsher conditions. With their sweet, delicate appearance, pansies prove to be both beautiful and tough." Zones, 3 to 8. Size, 6 to 12 inches tall x 4 to 12 inches wide. Care requirements, full to partial sun, well-drained soil. 2. Kale or Brassica oleracea. Kale is not only an edible plant but also an aesthetically pleasing addition to winter gardens. Laura Irish Hansen notes that kale can provide lovely textures alongside other plants, enhancing the visual interest of the landscape. With many varieties available, such as lacinato and redball kale, this cool season annual can grow tall and peek out from under the snow, adding to the garden's charm. Zones, 2 to 11. Size, up to 18 inches tall x 12 to 18 inches wide. Care requirements, full sun, fertile, well-drained soil. 3. Bachelor's button, Centaurea cyanus. Known for their striking blue blossoms, bachelor's buttons are a favorite among pollinators and gardeners alike. These hardy annuals continue to bloom through the first frosts and even light freezes, making them a reliable choice for winter gardens. Zones, 2 to 11. Size, 2 to 3 feet tall x 1 to 2 feet wide. Care requirements, full to partial sun, well-drained, sandy soil. For snapdragons, Antirrhinum majus. Snapdragons are known for their ability to bloom in cold temperatures, showcasing a colorful display that can withstand frosts and even snow. Available in a wide range of colors, snapdragons are both eye-catching and dependable during the winter months. Zones, 7 to 10, but grown as an annual elsewhere. Size, about 36 inches tall x 8 inches wide. Care requirements, full sun, slightly moist, well-drained soil. 5. Parsley, Petroselinum crispum. While technically a biennial, parsley is often grown as an annual and can tolerate temperatures slightly below 25 degrees Fahrenheit. While it may not grow actively during extremely cold weather, parsley can survive harsh conditions and provide a fresh harvest for culinary use. Zones, 4 to 9. Size, 8 to 24 inches tall x 12 to 24 inches wide. Care requirements, full sun, moist soil. 6. French marigolds, Tagetes. Although marigolds are not typically categorized as cold-tolerant, certain French marigold varieties can endure chilly conditions down to the 30s. Their bright, sunny blooms are a welcome sight in winter gardens, providing a splash of color during the colder months. Zones, 2 to 11. Size, 6 to 12 inches tall x 6 to 12 inches wide. Care requirements, full sun, well-drained soil. 7. Petunias, Petunia spp. Petunias can exhibit a degree of cold tolerance, with some varieties, such as the Wave series and the Laura Bush de cultivar, able to survive temperatures around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. With careful selection, gardeners can enjoy petunias well into early winter. Zones, 2 to 11. Size, 6 to 12 inches tall x 20 to 30 inches wide. Care requirements, full sun, well-drained soil. 8. Dusty Miller, Jacobea maritima. Dusty Miller is an exceptional foliage plant that adds visual interest to winter gardens. Its striking silver-colored leaves resemble a frosted appearance and can withstand frost, making it a lovely complement to more colorful blooms. Zones 7 to 11, grown as an annual elsewhere. Size 12 inches tall or more x 12 inches wide. Care requirements: full sun to partial shade, slightly moist, well-drained soil. 9. Sweet peas, Lathyrus odoratus. Sweet peas are known for their beautiful blossoms and can endure chilly weather, continuing to bloom until temperatures reach about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. While sweet peas are not edible, their charming flowers bring joy to the winter garden. Zones 3 to 8. Size 6 feet tall x 2 to 3 feet wide. Care requirements: full sun, well-drained soil. 10. Carnations, Dianthus. Carnations can be grown as annuals, biennials, or perennials, depending on the climate. These fragrant flowers bloom in various colors and are not only frost-tolerant but also attractive to pollinators and resistant to deer, making them a versatile option for winter gardens. Zones 3 to 8. Size 4 to 36 inches tall x 12 to 24 inches wide. Care requirements: full sun, well-drained soil. Embracing winter beauty. As winter approaches and frost-sensitive annuals fade, gardeners need not despair. By incorporating these expert-recommended hardy annuals into their landscapes, they can enjoy a vibrant and colorful garden even in the cold. With the right selection and care, winter gardens can burst with life and beauty, demonstrating that the gardening season can extend well beyond the warmer months. Whether it's the cheerful pansies, the textured kale, or the striking sweet peas, these resilient plants remind us that nature's beauty knows no season.